Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Hour number 3 here on a Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel, live from the Raising Cane studio. All right, well, let's, we talked a little bit about it earlier. Obviously, bad news for all Saints fans. Jordan Tyson's injury looks like it's going to be a little bit lengthier than we all suspected. So let's go out to California right now to our guy, Nick Underhill. Nick, what's going on, my man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Are you awake? Did you have to wake up just for the show? We apologize for that. If you did, we forgot you're out west.
I forgot I was out west, so it's on me. So yeah, I'm good to go. Got a little jump scare when the FaceTime hit my phone. Had to say, please call me. I'm not going on camera right now, but yeah, I'm ready to roll, man. Yeah, Jordan Tyson definitely not good news. I was told 1 to 2 months, that kind of puts you in the range of probably late September, early October. I think where it gets scary is kind of how long it took the last one to come back. And it gets scary when you just kind of think about the amount of them. There were a couple known ones at Arizona, the pre-draft one. We kind of talked about it during rookie camp. I heard there was something and he got tweaked in that first practice. So maybe another one, and then this one here. So they're starting to add up. Like the team's messaging has been that it's not related to the previous thing, and I think that's kind of a clunky way of saying it is that way. Because I think no matter what it is related, like it's a hamstring, and you got another hamstring injury, and now there's an accumulation of them, which can't be good, but. I think what they're trying to say is that, he was pushed out of bounds and it was going to happen no matter what. It wasn't like it just popped because he had like these frail hamstrings. So I think you're kind of getting deep into a game of semantics there. The distinction probably does matter, but it also probably doesn't matter at all. So look, I think it's going to be a thing with him where, we're all kind of holding our breath every time, he goes down until there's enough times he goes down that you forget to hold your breath. But it's a scary situation for sure. I mean, he was picked 8th overall, not because of the tape, like because the injuries. If there was a clean injury history there, he's definitely going before Carnell Tate. The only reason he lasted until there was then. And when the red flag pops up, the exact shade of red that it was before the draft, I mean, it stings a little different. It looks a little different. So, obviously not the end of his story. He comes back. He could be, Odell had the hamstring thing, and then, he played well enough that we never called him Odell Beckham again. It was just Odell. You can become a one-name guy on 12 games if that's the case. But, he's got to get out there and he's got to play well. And it's obviously, I think, a huge disappointment to start the year.
Yeah, I think, we're starting to have reactions to hamstring issues. Like, we're almost to the point where it's like ACL injuries. We're like, oh yeah, he'll be back. Hamstring, it's like, man, I don't know when this thing is going to get cleared. Like, we don't know what the grade is. There's a history of it. Like, it's almost when you hear hamstring issue for a receiver, it's almost like, man, this is bad. This is like worst case scenario almost.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they lingered, like an ACL, you kind of know, like you're going to do this, you're going to get it repaired, and you're going to be back, and there's a very specific timeline. Like a hamstring can come back, and you're fine for 2 days, and then day 3, something weird happens. And, I think that's going to be probably one of the biggest things here is that they're going to have to fight the urge to be, anywhere at all aggressive with it. And, you really got to veer on the side of caution so it doesn't pop back up. It's an incredibly tricky thing. You're right. Like it is. It's, the ACL, at least exactly like the steps, like the hamstrings take a little bit of time and like they're weird. What was it? JSN had the one where like that was him, right? About wearing the wrong size shoes and then he changed his shoe size and then all of a sudden he no longer had hamstring injuries. Like these things like kind of show up and like people battle them and sometimes they just go away and then other guys have hamstring issues forever. So it's just kind of one of them. Yeah, man, it's tough because like especially now, and that you're thinking about it, and it's like, well, man, like 2 months is a really long time, but then like you start looking at the bye week and say, hey, like you give more time there. Do you take him to France? Do you have him play on the freaking MetLife surface that's a killer for people? Like there's a lot of things here that they're gonna have to navigate, and yeah, man, like the last couple just lingered for so freaking long that it's definitely a scary situation, a frustrating situation.
Well, if you want to have like the best outlook in a bad situation, the silver lining behind all this is at least this isn't 1 year ago. At least your depth looks or at least feels a lot better right now than it has in the past. And not that they were planning for this, but I don't know if they ever maybe thought as a rookie he was going to play 17 games anyway. It certainly didn't feel like that with all the question marks around it. But the depth of wide receiver is starting to look pretty good.
The other silver lining here is that it happened on August 13th and not, September 13th or whenever the season starts. So at least the first month of the timeline is getting eaten up by kind of practices and things that do matter but don't matter nearly as much as the game. But yeah, they got the depth now. Like that's at least something. Obviously, I don't think anyone comes close to being Jordan Tyson, and I'm not being over the top at all when I say this. Like I think he's easily top two guys since I've been here. Like first look at practice, that was immediately obvious that they drafted a star. Like the talent was just so easily recognizable, like just so easily in your face. Marshawn Lattimore was on that list, and it's him. Like those are the two guys that like you kind of looked at them right away, and it was kind of like, oh my god, like these two people they're freaks. Like they're completely different. Like as much as I like Barry Brown and like Bryce Lance, like they are not. Like they're just not in the same class of player. But I think the accumulation of the parts like allows you to maybe piecemeal something together that's fine. I think you can get by and win games. Like they won games last year with way less. So if you have Bailey on the field, he's healthy. Juwan Johnson keeps his suspension up, and then you add in those two guys alongside, Chris Olave and Juwan Johnson, the two rookies. Yeah, I mean, like you have a very solid group of weapons. I think with Jordan Tyson, you potentially have an elite group of weapons. So I think there's enough there to make sure that you're at least holding the dam up. Like it might not be all the way strong and put together, but I think there's enough there to put something up to buy you enough time for him to get back if the rest of your team is playing good. I think where Jordan helps you is if you got some holes somewhere and you need an eraser. I think he allows you to erase more, but like the sum of the whole has to be stronger everywhere else. And, we're seeing, I think we're going to find out today against the Cowboys if what we saw against the Jags was at all real on defense. Like there's a possibility the defense is better than we thought it was. I think for sure the weapons are working out better than we thought they would entering camp. And, if Shuck keeps it going, yeah, I mean, like maybe you can keep it going early in the season, but I think they're going to be a way, way better team once he finally gets back on the field.
And I can tell you, Jacob Hester, who has been traveling the country in the last 3 weeks, and I think he's been to 15.
Does he still work there?
Yeah, barely. Like he's in Tampa today. He was in Atlanta yesterday. It's crazy. He's left me 3 weeks here. But he's gone to a lot of training camps, and after he was in New Orleans last Thursday. He was like, I got to tell you, I've been to a lot of training camps. This was one of the top practices I've seen. Like the Saints looked impressive. And he's not saying they're going to be one of the best teams in the NFL, but from a practice standpoint, the intensity, the execution, and they were going against Jacksonville. He's like, this is against the playoff team last year, and they dominated them in every single drill.
Yeah, that was definitely the best day of the year. And it was like just completely, like we kind of joke about some of the stuff with training camp and what matters and what doesn't. And it was a reminder of just like how dumb like some of the day-to-day stuff can be. And like, obviously that's what you're doing. We're all watching it, trying to see how it comes together. But like the meaning behind it, what happens in practice 10, all of a sudden, like when they're going against the Jaguars on practice 11 or practice 12 or whatever it was, like nothing else that mattered before that matters. And then you see games and then everything that happened before no longer matters because that's actually like, a much pure, true evaluation. And that was definitely one of the best days. That was the day, I think Shuck kind of needs some competition to maybe, be all the way there every single day. And I think we just saw him look exactly how you would want him to look in that practice. And he looked amazing. Chris Olave I think was probably the best player on the field the whole day, and he looked great out there. But like the defense being very strong against a very solid offense, I think it was the biggest takeaway. And that's the thing I'm going to be watching for today is just to see if that's kind of real. Because if it is, I think it changes the math on everything. And they finished strong, and like a lot of the metrics, the EPA stuff, like when you get deeper into the numbers, like there's a lot of stuff that says they were a top 10 defense last year, but visually, I don't know that I felt it. Confidence wise, I certainly didn't feel that way about that group, but on paper they were. And then against the Jags, it was kind of like, well, wait a minute, like maybe we're looking at this wrong, and maybe they're way better than we thought they were. I don't think you learn that for sure against the Jags. I don't think you learn it for sure against the Cowboys. That's going to be something after a few weeks of the season we see if it's actually a real thing, but it might be trending that direction. Julian Blackman, I think, is a huge difference maker for them. And the other thing that I think is really kind of coming together positively is like Martin Emerson Jr. like turned the corner probably about a week ago. And now every time we see him, he looks better than he did the last time. And you saw it in this last game with the 3 pass breakups. They have maybe real depth there now, which was a huge question mark. So that's a really good thing to see. And then, I think Christian Miller is a real player too. Like he was great in this game. Had a little shoulder injury. I don't think it's anything serious because he was on the flight out here. Like I think if it was a big deal, he wouldn't have been flying out here. So that's a good thing too. So that's definitely in focus. But I think after losing Jordan Tyson, like I'm looking at the defense even closer because like if they're going to beat Detroit or Baltimore, like those guys are going to have to, they're going to have to keep a lot of points off the board. So look, I think things kind of turned the corner though, and it does seem like it's heading in a positive direction. Minus the guy they took with the 8th overall pick.
Yeah, I always think like at least first preseason games, I always feel like you can evaluate defensive players and defenses a lot more than you can offense, just because everything's so vanilla, everything's so basic. Was there any like standouts from week 1? Like any like headlines besides like Tyler Shuck now having to be nervous for his job over Zach Wilson? Is there any other like takeaways?
Before we get in there, are you suggesting that Drew Aller is not Josh Allen?
No, not at all. Same guy.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because like he played really good in that, so I just kind of thought he might have been Josh Allen because he had a good preseason game. So
absolutely. There's a lot of rookie and second year quarterbacks playing really good in that second half, which is fun. It's the best. Like they should. It's very basic, but like it's also they have to. They're making the plays they should. It's just this is always a fun part of training camp though to hear all the narratives.
Yeah, like I think Zach Wilson played good.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to get rid of Spencer Rattler though because he had a tough game. I want to see. I got to see more. I got to see how it keeps going. I think Zach Wilson has the shiny new toy thing kind of working for him too narratively that we haven't seen. The 11 fumbles that he had the last time he was a starter in the league. Like you haven't really kind of looked at that underbelly and equated what it means for the team you're watching. Obviously incredibly talented. I think what changes for me is that, I want to see a little rotation and just kind of, let's see what can happen here. Like this is a guy with a lot of talent. I mean, he's drafted where he was drafted for a reason. Maybe he's gone through the car wash a couple places with Sean Payton and Mike McDaniel and come out the other side cleaner now that he's here. Maybe he hasn't, but I kind of want to find out about it. This isn't an opinion. Like if you look at it, there's a stat called disaster play where it's fumbles lost, interceptions, and sacks taken, and the rate players take them at. Spencer Rattler has been a lot better at that than Zach Wilson throughout their career games in the NFL. Like it's just the fact of the matter. If I got a backup going in right now, statistically, historically speaking, Rattler gives you a better chance of not having a mistake. I think where Wilson changes the math a little bit is I think he raises your ceiling. Like I think that maybe. If you needed someone to throw you to a win, if you didn't feel good about your defense and you don't have, Jordan Tyson and you need a couple plays on third down, like Zach Wilson's probably going to get you those. I don't know how that all adds out. I don't know what the math says at the end of it. I don't know, if you shake everything up, who comes out on top. But like, I do want to get both those guys in the Yahtzee thing and see how the dice roll coming out of them and find out, who's better. But I'm not ready. I was kind of really surprised, like how quickly people were ready to be like, get Spencer out of here. It's like, well, I don't know. Like, I think he's still,
I think the play,
last season he was close.
he didn't play bad. It's just the fumble looks really bad. So optics are really bad. So people are going to react to that. And then to me, the only other bad play he had was almost the hospital ball to Estime.
Yeah.
So those two plays look bad, and you can't do like the fumble thing. He made a great move, like getting out of they missed the block, miscommunication between the tackle and the back. But like, yeah, you can't let those happen. And then Zach, that's what happens in the second half of preseason games, especially the first one. It can get exciting like that, and he certainly did what he needed to do. I want to ask you. So
he spun out of the first one. Like Estime gave it up, and he sent them by like trying to continue to extend the plays. The second rusher came. He should have got rid of the ball. But like, yeah, look, I just saw him play last year against New England and Tampa and stuff like that. And to me, like I still think that there's a good player there. Like I'm just not erasing it off of one preseason game, but maybe a larger exposure like makes it really clear. And that's all I want to see. Like I do want to see these two guys compete a little bit more. Sure. Like it's been set in stone that Rattler's the number 2, and like Wilson gave you something to think about. And I think you have a duty as an organization to think about it. But man, like, I want all 3 of those guys on the team is really where I'm at with it. Like I want to see if more time with Zach can make them, better. Like, can he clean all this stuff up? Obviously, the talent's there. We've seen that trend around the league. I do have questions given that, he was around Sean Payton and Mike McDaniel, and, it just really hasn't quite clicked. But, like, maybe this is the stop he needs. But, yeah, I'm with you on it. You do got to have more than 3.8 yards for passing attempt, though. Like, that's a way too low number. Got to be a little bit more aggressive. Like, I think we saw a different player in camp than we did in the game. If he can translate the confidence he has in these practices into the games, like I think it flips the narrative.
All right. Well, you are out west because Saints are taking on the Rams. The ultimate measuring tape will be this week when you're playing one of the greatest rosters ever assembled, potentially, in professional football. So you're going to be practicing and then, of course, the game. So what are you looking for? Are we going to see Tyler Shuck play in the game?
I don't think we will. Like, maybe a series, like, so that they just get out there and they feel a huddle or whatever. But I don't know. I think they're kind of locked in on just kind of going through these joint practices. And like that's my NFL hot take is that I think teams should just do like 3 weeks of joint practices and maybe have like one game where everybody competing for roster spots can go out there and make their final case, do the special teams thing and go like that. But I kind of feel like preseason games are a little bit outdated when you can get better work in like this. What am I looking for? Like, I think defense is just that factor fiction is the biggest thing for me at this point. It's a boring ass answer, but like that kicker battle, I think is incredibly important. And is it Dorsey? I think we see Tanner Brown kind of coming together a little bit better. But I think the highlight, leading the YouTube video, trying to force it into the thumbnail every day is probably Bryce Lance and Barry and Brown. I mean, I think there's just so much curiosity there now, and there already was. And I find that kind of fascinating too, like the way that they've kind of trended. Like it was Barry and Brown early, and then like Bryce Lance has started to make. If you just started watching day 7, day 8 on, like I feel like he's had more momentum in the back half of this. So I kind of want to see where he carries on with that. And I also think there's a chance that, like, man, if Martin Emerson Jr. keeps playing how he has, does he start competing for, one of those outside corner spots, like, or him and Quincy Riley suddenly in a battle? Could Jaden Price, like, we aren't even talking about him, like, should we be looking at him as being in a battle with Sanker? Like, could he make a couple more plays here? Like, does a great day against the Cowboys maybe make you think about, like, should this guy be playing more? Because, like, he's making a ton of plays right now. I don't know that it's close, but, like, we don't know enough about Sanker to say it isn't either in that position. Like, we've never really seen him there. So, I think those are kind of the top 5 things that I'm probably looking at.
All right, Nick. We're going to let you go now. We appreciate them. Maybe you can get a couple extra minutes of sleep. I know we woke you up early. Our bad. But enjoy your time in California. Enjoy the practices. That's going to be a really fun one to watch with just like watching the talent on the Rams too, watching those stars over there. So enjoy your time. We appreciate it. We'll catch up next week.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, there he is, Mr. Nick Underhill out in California getting ready to watch the joint practice. Interesting that he thinks that they might not even be planning to play Tyler Shuck, which I would agree with. I mean, I agree with it. Did you see all the starting quarterbacks taking hits this past weekend? Jackson Dart, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen out there taking shots for absolutely no reason. So And when you're having these joint practices, I agree. That's when you're going to get your work in right there. Before we go to break here, I want to tell you about our friends over at Caterus. When you think about Louisiana, you think about energy, and one company helping shape the future is Caterus. Caterus is developing the Commonwealth LNG export facility in Cameron Parish, connecting American natural gas with customers around the world. Now under construction after reaching its final investment decision in 2026, the project represents a major investment in Louisiana's future. But it's about more than just exporting energy. It's about creating jobs, supporting local business, and strengthening communities, and reinforcing Louisiana's position as one of the world's leading energy hubs. Through its natural gas production and the Commonwealth LNG project, Caterus is helping build an integrated energy platform that connects domestic resources with growing global demand. As construction continues on Louisiana's Gulf Coast, Caterus is proud to invest in American energy, American workers, and a stronger economic future. Caterus, connecting Louisiana energy to the world. All right, we're going to go to break here, and we'll catch you on the other side right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench. Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Tuesday morning. Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel. Do you know how to say vroom vroom? Vroom vroom. Say about our friend at Bayou Automotive, BayouAutomotive.com. If you're in the market for a new car, whether it's a brand new car, whether maybe it's a used car, maybe a car lease, whatever it is, long-term lease, go check them out over there at BayouAutomotive.com. You can buy online. You can buy from your phone right now. You can be sitting in that car that you are tired of, that old car, that old junker. You can buy your new car from the comfort of that car.
Yep.
And they'll drive it to you. They got 9 full-time drivers on staff, and they'll drive it to you. They'll drop off the new car. They'll take your old car back for the trade-in. And if you buy a car from them, they will also do that for maintenance as well. If your car needs maintenance, if it needs an update, if it needs whatever it needs, they will come and pick it up, take it to their shop, fix it, drive it back to you. So they got a great location down in LaPlace. You can go see them, go visit with them, shake their hand, look them in the eye. But you don't have to. You can also do it from the comfort of your home. So go check them out over there. They just make the process easy right over there at BayouAutomotive.com. Where'd you go last segment?
I went to go write an article. Taylor didn't want me to talk to Nick. He said it. It's verbatim what he said.
I don't think that's accurate. I think I asked if you were going to.
And so I went and sat in timeout and wrote an article that was due at 2
What did you
o'clock.
write about?
Biggest villains in against the SEC this year. We also at 10 a.m.
Against the SEC?
Yeah. And 10 a.m. is the top 5 most likable or like players you want to, it's impossible not to pull for.
Okay, so the villain one is about players, not like coaches or anything like that?
It's players, coaches, and things.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one at 10 a.m. is
Biggest
most likable
villains
players.
against the SEC.
You want to guess? That well in
Brett
Yeah.
Bielema.
around the SEC. He's in there.
Oh, around the
Yeah.
SEC?
Um,
Brett
Facing the
Bielema,
SEC is
the
probably
Big
better.
12.
I have Texas Tech.
Yeah.
I haven't written that part yet. It just says no one has the SEC on their brain more than these idiots in Lubbock. That's the first sentence.
it's actually, you can stop there.
Yeah.
Notre Dame. I know
hold-
it's not near.
Notre Dame's
but
not in there. One of these is a little bit off the radar. You're spot on with Brett Bielema.
The Big 10.
No. The NCAA.
Okay.
Lane Kiffin. Everyone outside of here
Yeah.
is mad at him. I also did close it by saying one of my favorite quotes, which is people will forgive you for a lot of things.
If you want.
Success is not one of them. And that's a current thing with Lane Kiffin. And last but not least, our buddy Tim Brando, or as I call him, Boomer Danny Cannell.
Hey, that's my buddy.
He shouldn't be, I'll tell you that. But yes, he is very. It's one thing to be loud. I do that. Loud and wrong?
Bruh.
Bad combination.
You're never wrong.
I mean, yes. But some of the stuff he says is like, he also went after that poor girl, Amanda Atwell, on Twitter.
Yeah,
It
that was
super
crazy.
weird.
Yeah,
He was like the most vocal about, like, Kalen DeBoer's going to Michigan. It's like,
But it
he's
was
not.
very aggressive. Like
Very aggressive.
It's like personal attacks. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, you're an old man.
I don't.
What's up, dude?
He's like constantly yelling into the abyss about people trying to be how they need to be more professional and all this other stuff. And it's like, but at the same time, it's like, I understand that there's like a role for so many different parts in media. Like there's room for so many different people in the space. He's an incredible announcer, like play-by-play guy. He's fantastic, and he's been in it for like 50 years. He's really good, Hall of Famer, day one, all that kind of stuff. But man, it's like if you asked 12-year-old me to talk about Auburn, like it is the way he talks about some teams, one team in particular. It's very, very odd how mind blanked he is by them. There you go. What do you want to talk about next?
You interact with him?
No, I don't.
Taylor does.
I've quote-tweeted him a couple times. I think he might have me blocked still, or maybe it was one of my old accounts. What do you say to him? Hey, Timmy.
No, we got in a little back and forth one time on Insta.
About
They
pleats.
threw digital fisticuffs.
Did you? On Instagram? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Why is he on Instagram?
I don't know, man.
Hey, no
gotta change
agents on this
subject.
show, bud.
What? Okay. Anyway, that's my article.
All right. What we're going to do here, we're going to break. Kind of on time-ish. We're going to go, and I want to talk about something. If you got a fantasy football league popping up, do you play fantasy?
No, I thought I have fantasies, but not.
I got some information that might intrigue you for your
Ooh.
draft night.
Okay.
So stick tuned right here, off the bench.
Good tease.
Off the bench.
Go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com. Louisiana's leading company when it comes to that trash removal service and also sanitation. Portable toilets, a Trash Ranger sanitation department. Go check that out over at trashrangers.com. It's a portable toilet. So if you got a company that works outside, if you are maybe have an event coming up in the fall outside and you need portable toilets, well, don't use those national companies. Use a local company right here that can give you the customer service, that hands-on customer service when it comes to those portable toilets at any specific job that you have. And also their Trash Ranger, their waste removal, commercial, residential, doesn't matter. You see the big red dump trucks, the dumpsters, the roll-off dumpsters. Best roll-off dumpster company in the world. 3 sizes to choose from.
I thought about them this morning because I forgot to take my trash down.
You did?
Again. And I wouldn't have
get
done it
Trash
if I
Rangers.
had Trash Rangers.
Get
We got to
those
do
tax
it.
removers. 3 sizes to choose from on the roll-off dumpsters. Give them a call, trashrangers.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here. Off the bench. Tuesday morning. Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel. Got the Tripod Plus rolling with you today. Jacob Hester will be back in the chair tomorrow. Allegedly. Supposedly. Fantasy football. If you're playing, if you're getting ready for a draft coming up, well,
Yeah.
make sure you're getting prepared with the meals too. Go to rouses.com, rouses.com.
Oh,
Well, that's not the
is-
tease. That's not the tease. I want to tell you about Rouse's Market, your local grocery store. You're getting ready to, buy groceries for the week. It's only Tuesday. You got a long week left. You need a meal prep. Maybe get ready for the weekend. Maybe you're grilling, chilling, whatever it is. I know it's hot out there, but still, you got to eat. Eat. Do it with the best grocery store around. And you can go to rouses.com as well. Type in your zip code. It's going to pull up all the Rouse's Markets close to your house, and it's going to show you all the deals. They got weekly specials. They got monthly specials. So go save right there over at rouses.com. So if you're going to do it, you're in a grocery shop, the experience that you get, the customer service that you get, the options that you get, just the whole customer experience is awesome. So go check them out over at Rouse's. Shop locally. The best grocery store around. Rouse's Markets.
Does that say fiber maxing?
Fiber Max.
Let's go,
That's crazy.
Rouses.
With 2 X's.
I thought they had peaked. Keep going up. I thought they had peaked in this website when they had the old school Mr. Saint doing the Choppa style dance.
Yeah.
But fiber maxing is awesome.
Yeah. You can also get your My High over there. Say hydrate.
Well, I could
Hydrate
also get
maxing?
it from you, and you won't give it to me.
Are you new here? He doesn't do that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
he needs
not
to.
going to happen,
We're
bud.
kind of running a business.
Yeah,
I
if
have
you
2,000 followers on
Give
Instagram.
out stuff
so
for free.
Yeah.
So then
You
you're
don't
not
stay in
making
business.
money for the business. It's, you'll figure it out.
My high is hydrate maxing.
Hydrate
Yeah,
Maxing.
I'll just get some Gatorade.
Hydrate
I
Max.
guess. Yeah.
Him and
Oh,
Hull.
I get some-
you got someone that gives that to you for free?
You haven't
Wow.
given me my high for free.
Okay, so what?
I
You're
steal
gonna buy it.
Pedialyte
Buy
from
better
Albertsons
stuff.
all the time.
Okay.
Not really. I'm fired up for it, though. I'm excited for it. I also love that Rouse's. That's one of the greatest websites I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
Fiber
incredible.
maxing is awesome.
It was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yep.
All right, fantasy
Jesus.
football. Look, it's about that time. We're getting close to that week one. Huck, my son, he wants to start his first league with some of his buddies, so we're
that's
excited.
cool.
And what's one of the best parts about
The
playing
punishment.
fantasy? Well, the punishment's
The
really
draft.
The draft.
great. The draft.
It's the best part.
The draft is the best part. Especially got some buddies getting around. Now, the older that I've gotten, we all have families. We have to do it kind of virtually. We're just kind of whatever. You
Yeah.
do the first couple rounds, that auto draft. But like my son's really excited about it. If you want to make a splash, if you're hosting, if you're the commish
Splash.
this year, man, what I have discovered, and maybe you have discovered this in the past, but it's starting to really gain some steam. You can get some pretty big celebrities and stars to announce your draft position on Cameo. It's unbelievable, like the stars that you can go at Cameo. You can pay to come and announce your draft
Cameo?
like position. Huh?
Yeah. All the guys from One Tree Hill.
You can find Coach O on there.
Yeah.
You can find John Gruden. John Gruden costs you $300, $299 actually.
Oh.
Plus
Wait,
tax.
John Gruden's $300.
$300 to announce your draft position. You can get Kirk Herbstreit to do it for like $300 too.
How much for the dog?
Antonio Brown,
Oh, no,
Okay,
thank
this
you.
is the one I'm picking.
$12.
$250.
Shut
Oh,
up.
bro.
$250 for him to announce your league's draft position.
I get
Hey, if you are
AB.
paying Antonio Brown anything at all, we have some real soul searching to
dude,
do.
I get AB for $50 cheaper than Herb Street and Gruden. Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Terrible. That guy's
I don't
awful.
know. I can't find how much Coach O is, but I'm sure it's worth every penny of it, whatever it is. Scott Hansen, $359. So he's pretty pricey. He's proud of himself. Bruce Buffer, $349. You can get Bruce Buffer.
Buffer would be great because of the
Buffer would be
voice.
fun. Todd McShay will come on there. He's cheap, $175. Brett Favre, $310. That's $310 well spent, I feel like.
Okay.
Get Brett Favre. Shooter McGavin,
This is probably the other one that I'm going
$349
for.
though.
That's
You know-
worth it.
Yeah, I wish Alondra, she just left, but you can also get Connor Stallions to come on there and announce your
Can
leagues.
you really?
Get Connor Stallions.
Ooh, that
sure
might
he's
be the
fairly-
choice.
Why?
Why? What do you mean?
Why not?
Why not? You can get Keyshawn Johnson, Darren McFadden, a local boy, Eddie Lacy. You can come on
Okay.
there. You got options upon options. Chris Jericho, all sorts of actors. Chad Ochocinco. Alondra, I just said you can get Connor Stallion to announce your draft position.
Is he gonna do it like incognito?
Like with his glasses
With the
on.
glasses
With the
on?
meta glasses
Hell
on?
yeah.
Got to. Frank Caliendo,
Oh, okay.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's a better one because he can
Wait.
do all the voices.
Right.
You
like-
said Bruce Buffer when I was leaving
Yeah.
the room.
Uh-huh.
Have y'all ever seen the video? Somebody got Bruce Buffer to announce them at their wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Like the couple
yes.
came in. I want to do that so bad.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
That's dream wedding right there.
Okay.
You could get Cameron Dicker the
That's
kicker.
good.
Dicker the kicker.
Ray Lewis.
What?
Yeah.
Is he gonna punch me
How
while I
much
do
is
it?
Ray?
Wait, is he the
Ray
one that
Rice.
punched? Oh,
Ray.
Yeah, he-
Ray
didn't-
Lewis murders.
He would
Ray.
never.
Ray.
Yeah.
330.
I was
He's
about to say
330
that
plus.
is something.
My bad, y'all.
He's 330 plus. Dante Culpepper's $75 plus. I feel like he should be a little bit more. He should be at least 150.
Yeah.
I think so.
Who?
Dante Culpepper.
Oh,
Never
So
heard of
yeah,
him.
if you are looking to do an upgrade, you can get Skip Bayless, Taylor. It's your guy.
That is not my guy.
That is your guy. You talk about him all the
He'd
time.
be funny on the thing for sure.
Anyways, I found this very intriguing. If you're really
are you on there?
No, I'm not
Let's
on
get
there.
you on
Maybe I'll
there.
show. How much will we charge?
$12.
I was
mean-
gonna give you 150.
I mean,
but
look.
150.
Look, Chase Daniels is on here.
Well, how
how
much
much?
is he
I don't know
charging?
who's paying that.
How much is he charging?
149 plus.
Then yeah, we can give you
We can book it.
150.
We can book it.
151.
We can book Chase for the draft, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you want it to be a super boring draft.
I'm gonna get Chase to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I got no hate. I don't know. This looks boring. I don't know.
I assumed you did know him, but the
Something
way you
about
were
his face.
saying.
Something about his face looks boring to me.
All right.
I mean, my face probably does makes him think that I'm boring, which I could be.
Not
so,
with that stash.
No, that's Ash. You're right. He could never. He could never.
Never.
Marler, who you taking? Who are you picking?
Oh, it would be off the. I did this one time, and it was the center for Auburn, who was like a big. What was his name? He was like a fan favorite. He's the one who's always doing this move, not this.
Hey, mamas.
He was doing this move all the time. He
What
was
year?
like it was 2020. It was 2 years ago. He was
Is
like
that Lou?
No. He was a center. No, not football, basketball. And he was like big in his faith, and it was Bruce Pearl's last team, I think.
Oh, Janai Broom?
No, he was the center. But he did a thing for my mom for Easter. It was like getting her fired up for Easter Sunday because he was like big in FCA and all that kind of stuff. So that's the only one we've done. It was like $25.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Great
My
story.
brother got me Muggsy Bogues to wish me a happy birthday one year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got to think about it. If you got a group of 10 guys and you got, whoever, Brett Favre, John Gruden would be awesome for 300. Like everyone pitches in $30.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm surprised that one's so low.
The best bang for your buck is Frank Caliendo because he can do John Gruden, he can do John
that's
Madden, he can
true.
do George Bush. Like he
wonder
can
if
do
he
all of
charges
these.
that.
So
What is, off the top of our heads, what's the best fantasy league punishment that we've ever heard of, seen, or done?
I was telling you, I saw one not long ago. It was like you go to BTR at the airport, you find the smallest city that you can fly into, and you have to spend a week there.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, a week.
That's an awful punishment.
I feel like a punishment that
too-
makes you spend money is like
Yeah,
not-
a week.
Let's
Being
do a
gone for
free
a week.
punishment.
Free punishment.
I've never thought that the idea of being like you got to go sit in a Waffle House and like
and like
every
waffle,
every waffle you eat, it's 1 hour off. Brother, I'd be gone in 30 minutes.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right, like, what are we doing here?
That's not
Okay.
easy. Thank
Those
you.
waffles ain't very thick. Like we can throw them back.
He won again. He lost on purpose. I'm tanking. I'm tanking on purpose. Some of these are like I don't.
I want to be in that Waffle House
So
for 24 hours.
I saw one recently that was, the punishment was you had to go play a round of golf at a public course
Oh, this
by,
was good.
by yourself with a random group. You don't know who you're getting paired with, and you had to play entire 18 holes
Right.
without a ball. So you had to line up there, line up your shot, swing it, act like you hit a ball. So you had to basically be a mime the whole time, and you couldn't explain to the group why you were doing that.
That's funny.
You just had to talk to them like normal, like nothing was happening. And by the end of it, like he was with some older gentlemen. The older gentlemen were like, nice swing. All right, good hole. And they just kind of went on with it.
Yeah,
That was
is
pretty
pretty
good
tough.
one.
I saw one yesterday that was that was
If you lose, you got to rob a bank.
right. I mean, some of these are like outrageous.
Yeah.
You have
There
to go
was
to prison.
there was one that was like
Jump off the roof.
This guy had to dress up as the hungry caterpillar,
Yeah.
Okay.
and he had to eat everything in the book. Which
Oh,
I haven't.
yeah.
And I
Which
don't
I don't,
read.
I don't
mean,
remember what
yeah.
was in the book. I saw the video, but
Yeah.
My cousins were making fun of me kind of last year, and they were like, person who lose has to spend a night in Baton Rouge.
Oh, for a week.
I did see
You
one.
got to move here. That's why I'm here, y'all.
The LSU equipment managers one year did, the loser had to go stay one night in the Starring Motel.
Oh, no.
Off of Starring.
yeah.
We've
that's-
done one in our league one time, but it didn't. The loser ended up not doing it because of COVID. But it was the loser had to go take the ACT.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, that's tough.
post the results on social media. About like
Yeah.
no one's getting a good grade on that thing anymore as a human adult.
We did 1 year when that one with Austin was like I think we had to throw stuff
With
at
Austin
him.
Kroll?
Yeah, we had to like throw stuff at him.
Yeah.
I think he lost, but he didn't show up because he lived in South Carolina at the time.
Yeah.
Or still does. And then so we did it like the Ivy in Buckhead, Georgia, if anyone's familiar with Atlanta, and went out back, and I think like
Shot him.
they were like we got a bunch of stuff to throw, and I was like, I mean, I'm gonna freeze these tomatoes, and I just
Absolutely.
blistered this kid right in his chest. Yeah, he's not with us anymore.
I couldn't remember what
So
it was. So I
it's-
just,
Wait, I
That
just
was
got
the
a
ultimate
really,
punishment.
I just got a really good text.
Whoop, whoop.
I got a text. The year that the doctor killed the lion in Africa, do y'all remember that? When there was like
No.
a doctor in Africa that went viral and everybody was pissed at him because he killed a lion? Well, okay, so the year that happened, this person that texted in, I think this is Stone, great name,
Yeah.
in Southwest Arkansas or Northwest or something. The year that the doctor killed the lion in Africa, the punishment was the loser had to dress up like a lion and run 100 yards while the rest of us shot him with paintball guns.
That's pretty funny.
I like that
great.
one.
I like that would be funny to change it up. Like after that happened, like you have to Photoshop your face on top of
On the
like
guy?
Oh, that's
shooting
pretty
a
good.
lion and post that you shot a lion
Yeah.
recently.
I couldn't remember what it was. So I just Googled it, but it was a movie theater punishment, and they would pick the worst rated movie in the theater, and you had to get there at the first showing and watch it all the way through the last showing at night, like the same
Oh,
movie
that
over
sucks.
and over and
That
over.
would
And it
be
was like an
That
awful
would be
one.
I'll just take a nap.
Yeah.
Again, food.
Yeah, I love
mean,
I get
popcorn.
eating popcorn and sleep for a
I
long
wonder what
time.
time the first
Lizzie.
one started. 'cause
I mean, it's probably a 7 a.m., right? It probably goes to about 11.
That's weird. I didn't know that 7 a.m. movies were a thing until a couple
When we were fresh out of college, we did a fantasy league, and the loser had to get a cat.
When you were in the NFL?
Oh no, that's
Yes.
awful.
Like just have a pet to take care of. Just
Just got to get a cat.
that's a commitment. That's no.
I would have thrown
He ended up
tomatoes at
not,
that cat
he ended up
right away,
not
man.
getting the cat, Brett Helms.
Yeah, good for him. Cats are awful. They're like snakes with legs.
All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little Ask the Bench. Brought to you by Ice Cold Delicious Dos Equis.
Glug, 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 glug.
So stick with us right here, Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
First American Bank and Trust. It's the bank I trust.
Yeah, as
First.
you should.
Trust them first.
Dollar bills.
First American Bank and Trust. FABT.com. They have been banking here in Louisiana for over a century. Over 100 years, they have been doing business with Louisiana families, Louisiana businesses, and doing business the right way. You don't stay in business that long unless you are doing it the right way. So go to First American Bank and Trust. Hey, look, if you've started a business, I know firsthand, you have to. If you're starting a Louisiana business, you're doing business with Louisiana people, Louisiana companies. And if you need a loan, if you need a little capital runway, maybe you need to hire new people, maybe you need to bring in inventory, maybe you need just something for research and development, whatever it is, whatever type of business you have here in Louisiana, make sure the person controlling that loan, giving you the best rate, giving you the best terms, understands exactly what you're doing, where you're doing it. It's not from the left coast. It's not from New York City. They're making decisions right here locally. So go check them out. First American Bank Trust, FABT.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here. Closing out the show, Off the Bench, Tuesday morning. Tuesday show is brought to you every single week by Community Steel. Marler,
Yes.
I appreciate your help the last couple weeks.
Yeah, man, it's
Appreciate
been
you
fun.
coming on. It has been fun.
It has changed my life. I've been getting up early. Now I can't stop.
You're rewired now?
I feel like I kind of am. So I was like, I mean, I don't love getting up at 5 a.m. I'll be honest about that.
Yeah.
But it's been great. I appreciate you guys having me. It's been a lot of fun.
You get up at 5?
If we're gonna do the show at 7, I get up at 5 and go to the gym and flip tires with Luke,
Obviously.
and then I come in after that.
How many days? So you've done the show probably, 8, 9 times? Like,
Yeah.
how many times did you go work out before?
Every time.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Let's
Maybe
just-
there was one day I
Just
didn't.
do push-ups during the breaks like I do.
Absolutely not. I can't imagine how long it would take me to catch my breath. We'd be an hour 3. My CPAP.
15 minutes on the elliptical is not like a workout.
I haven't done the elliptical in years. I can't fit on it. So,
I love Dos Equis.
I do too. Is it time for the glug 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 glug?
Ice cold Dos Equis, that delicious, beautiful Mexican lager. Nice fresh cut lime. It's a great time to do it too. Nice cold Dos Equis in this hot weather. Nothing beats it. Nothing like it. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Should a fantasy draft be before preseason starts or after the last preseason
after
game?
the last
Oh, yeah.
game.
After the last game.
Because a lot of people play starters and like they'll get hurt. Like the Ravens used to play.
You don't know the final roster.
Yeah.
What? You thought that was a hot take?
No, I just said yeah. Oh, jeez.
Well, I was reading body language. I was reading your disgust.
Don't read my language of my body.
And when I asked that question, you were like, good question. I don't know. I've never
thought it
heard of
was.
anybody that did it before preseason.
There's a bunch of people that do that.
Is it?
I mean, look, when you get older, it's hard to get a schedule. Like, and if you are doing a yearly, annual guys trip or whatever, shout out to our guy Josh over at City Club over in downtown Baton Rouge. He was telling me they do it every year. I think they're going to Orange Beach.
Go Big Josh.
Pretty sick. Also, I left my jacket there last week. Gotta go pick that up.
Hashtag Ask the Bench brought to you by Ice Cold Dos Equis. Will Marler Mondays stay a thing or is he over?
Depends on the practice schedule because right now
Actually,
it's
they say, is he
10:05.
over off the bench yet?
No, I love it here.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Yeah, so you're going to be at practice.
Yeah.
And they do practice on Monday mornings. They practice, is it every morning they practice or they switch it up?
So today's at night, and I do kind of like that too. But just like it's something a little bit different. They do 10:05 on what do you call it?
Mondays.
Mondays, and then some. I think Wednesdays and Thursdays, or Thursday and Friday.
It's Monday and Friday. I know.
Okay. So yeah, but it depends on. I'm sure we won't have access to practice during the actual season. So I'm in for that.
There's one thing that's for certain though. You will be locked on Cox for sure.
Locked on Cox. Yeah, pretty big day yesterday.
Oh yeah, what did you do? Tell the people.
We got an interview with Coach Beamer up on the channel.
Does he remember saying I like you?
Yeah, it was like really great. It was a fun time. So it was good. We're getting into the season. We're getting closer, man. I'm excited.
So you think they're the most underrated team in the country?
I did not say that. I'm very excited for college football in general. Two of my 3 teams are gonna be great.
You have 4 teams. You got Auburn too, right?
Auburn is not one.
Well,
of the
and
teams,
then
but
he's
LSU
from
and South
Georgia. I
Carolina
don't
be
know
really
what ties
good.
there
I
are.
am not a Georgia fan.
You're like half the SEC team, so chances are one of them is going to be good.
Yeah, just
it's going to be a good year for you. It's all right. Well, we appreciate you stepping in for Jacob. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Everybody, listen. Laundry, Ethan, Taylor. Y'all have a great day. We love you. Go America.
Go you.
Off the bench.
Don't put that head down. It's time.
Is it time?
No, it's time. Go to GoTommies.com.
Hey, Tommy!
Yes, that was really good. Powerful, strong, confident.
Just like
Go to GoTommies.com. All those things is what Tommy's is. Windows, doors, siding, you name it. If you have a project happening, whether it's a brand new house, maybe it's a renovation, maybe you're extending on, adding on to that house, or maybe you just live in South Louisiana and you have a home that you bought and you think you might have some rotted doors, some rotted windows, maybe some siding needs replacing. Well, call Tommy and his team. Let them talk to you about your project, your needs, and let them show you exactly why they win award after award after award every single year since 2016. Angie Super Service Award winner. They're just hanging banners. They're stacking them because they got great customer service. They are dependable. They are reliable. Most importantly, like when you have your house ripped open, you need those things. They are efficient. They're going to get the job done and done the right way. Tommy and his team are the best. Give them a call today. GoTommies.com. Let's GoTommies.com.